many first timers? Wow, welcome.
On this boat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Not first time. Who's been on this boat here
Yeah.
before?
Who's been on here? There you go. A lot of familiar faces. Welcome aboard, guys. My name is Brian. I'll be your captain this trip. Don't judge me. I'm going to kind of profile our crew. Don't judge, okay? Big guy, Sean, redhead, beard. That's Sean, okay? My built. Tyler, little shorter, stubbier, older guy. That's Tyler. Romo, little shorter, Italian guy. I don't think he wears glasses anymore. He got LASIK, so that used to be my thing. But Romo's a little older, shorter. You guys will all meet him. Sorry, they're loading our bait. But and then you got Aaron. Aaron's a little taller. He's got a little scruff. Billy, another redhead, bald guy. Little belly on him. And then inside the food department, you guys got Ed and Chuck. A few safety things I gotta tell you guys about throughout the whole boat. We got fire extinguishers throughout the whole boat. One on the port side when you're walking forward into the galley, port side. There's one after the island, one forward of the island here. Down on each staircase, if you go aft staircase, it's on the port side. Forward staircase, it's on the starboard side. If there was an event of emergency or a fire down in the bunk rooms, where Scotty's sitting at table 1, there's a hatch, stateroom I. There's a placard on the wall, tells you guys how to unlatch the latch on the left side top ladder, pull it off the wall, push that up into the side, and it will lead you out to the table 1 here. You got 2 exits, you got one aft and one to the port side up forward here, okay? 2 exits on the boat from the galley. One from the bunk room there and one from the bunk room each staircase. You have Solus life rafts up on the roof, 2 Solus life rafts. We have 3 man overboard life rings. Never had to use them, hopefully it stays that way. But they are located, one on the starboard side main deck. If you turn the corner on the main deck, there's one on the starboard side hanging up. There's one upstairs on the starboard side walking up into the wheelhouse. And there's one on upstairs on the port side on the main deck. If an event had to happen and you witness someone falling over, slipping over, anything like that, please keep an eye on them. Start yelling, get somebody else to relay or something to crew, notify me. Maybe if you're standing next to the life ring, throw it over. Do not throw the life ring directly at the person. If it, I mean, they're hard plastic, so you would probably knock them out. We don't need that. So throw it next to them. Even anything that floats, trash cans, tackle boxes, you know, a jacket, something that would float. Not a tackle box, sorry. I was going to say, don't throw over a tackle box or a rod or anything, but jackets, trash cans, things like that, that would float. Do not throw a tackle box, sorry. It's been a few months, a little rusty here. But yeah, if you witnessed it, please just start screaming, notifying, try to keep an eye, and we'll do our routine and get them back on board safely as possible. We're equipped with EPIRBs for the Coast Guard. We just had Coast Guard and we got another topside here on the 23rd, so we're pretty equipped. Fire smoke alarms throughout the whole boat. Life jackets. Life jackets are located upstairs, so if you guys walk up the stairs where our tackle station is for the crew, that lid just pops off. So if this boat had sunk or had to go down, that lid is made just to pop off, float off, and all the life jackets float. So the life jackets are located up there. If there was an emergency and we would have to get you on life jackets and we're still afloat, the crew members would be upstairs throwing them down, straight down on this main deck right here. And then you guys would come, exit out the galley, pick them up, and then depending on, say there's a fire in the stern, we'll bring you to the bow, vice versa. Okay. What am I missing? Any more, you guys have questions about safety? Anything on board? Okay, we're gonna keep moving on. The staterooms, we have 7 ACs that control this whole boat. These 4 staterooms have their own. Downstairs, each side has their own. Up forward has their own. The galley has 2, and we have 1 upstairs. Some of you are all going to have thermostats in your room. We just put all new ducting. Everything should be running great. The thermostats are going to be running around 69, 70. At this weather right now, they're probably not kicking on, so it might be a little warm. Right now it says it's 69 in here, so it's not going to kick on until, you know, it reaches 70. You guys know what ACs do. So, you know, it might be a little warm right now, but once we start moving, some guys are going to be cold, some people are going to be warm, you know. Before pressing any buttons, just notify us and we'll try to meet in the middle, okay, before we start freezing ACs and whatnot. So just notify us if someone's a little too warm or you have an issue, just let us know and we'll try to handle it the best we can. Also, so when people are cold, we've been having a little issues on some of these trips, people duct taping our vents. Don't do that, please. We had condensation, leaks, and stuff I've never seen in the 7 years I've been here. But then you witness duct tape I've never seen usually. So please don't duct tape your vents. Like I said, if you're cold or something, just let us know and we'll try to adjust best we can. Bathrooms, gentlemen, there's ladies on board. Clean up after yourself. All our heads are freshwater. Toilets, the sinks, showers, obviously, but the toilets are freshwater too. They have macerator pumps, so please no washcloths, rags, nothing. Toilet paper only, please. Okay, it's got a macerator, grind it, whatnot. So toilet paper only down the heads. You all have sinks in your room too. Just make sure after brushing your teeth, washing hands, whatnot, turn off the water. Okay, some people sleepwalk or, you know, early morning hours, tend to leave it on. We do have reverse osmosis water makers on the boat, but let's try to keep as much water as we can on board. Anything? Any questions? Staterooms, bathrooms? Okay, we're gonna keep moving. Food department. Whatever is on this island here, chips, candy, fruit, available throughout the whole trip. Eat as much as you can. Soda fountain up forward, coffee machine, and if you need any water, right here. We have crushed ice aft. Up forward, we have cubed. If you have coolers and you need to chill down some beers, waters, sodas, whatever you want, please use this crushed ice. Makes it a hell of a lot faster than that cubed. Cocktails, whatever you, soda, anything else, use the cube. But for coolers, use that crushed, please. Breakfast, usually around 6:30, 7 o'clock every day. First, second, third call for that. Followed by snack at 9. Followed by lunch at noon. First, second, third call on that also. Another snack at 3:30. And then dinner is going to be depending fishing. Okay, if we're catching or traveling, you know, if we're traveling, usually 6:30, 7, depending, I would say around there, 7 o'clock dinner. And we're going to have one big family dinner. I think there's only 23, so we can all fit in here. We're all going to sit down and have one big family dinner, and then repeat it every day. Any questions on the food? If you guys have any allergies or anything at all, let Ed know ahead of time. If you guys don't eat certain things, usually he has a menu on this first thing right here. Just you can kind of see what's for lunch, dinner, and whatnot. If you don't eat it, maybe he can make you guys something else. Any questions?
You have beer on the boat?
We do have beer. Yes. Just ask Chuck or Ed and they'll...
How much is the beer? 3, 4?
I think they're $3.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Any questions? Okay, we're moving on. We are going fishing. I don't know if you guys follow the weather forecast. It is going to be snotty all 5 days. Okay, there's people that canceled their trips leaving tomorrow. People that shortened their trips leaving Saturday. I'll be straightforward. It's not going to be flat calm. It's going to be a little bit of weather. I don't know if you guys follow the fish counts. I'm sure you all do. There's not been a bluefin caught in 5 days. Okay, we've had the plane go out twice, have not seen anything. The Player Supreme, Legend, Dawn. Who else was out there? Another guy was out there and did not catch anything. The Supreme's coming in, the Legend got in this morning. They haven't seen anything, haven't caught anything. So when we do get there, it's gonna take 24 hours. So by the time we leave here, gaining on speed or whatnot, we'll be there tomorrow around noon, I would call it. I'll give you a better ETA tonight at dinner. But what's going on and with the wind and everything, I think it's gonna be our best shot. We're gonna go start as low as possible and then work our way back up. You know, no one's been down by Geronimo and the Ranger Bank and where we saw that bluefin in January and February. So no one's been down there. So, you know, we can run into that stuff. That December 5 day, we were catching that bluefin and we had yellowfin above Bonitas in December. So, you know, anything's possible. It's fishing. Things change very dramatically, very quickly. So that's going to be our game plan. So today, if you all want to get started rigging up, the crew members will be upstairs if you need top shots, yo-yo jigs, whatnot. But I would start setting up a few rods and reels. Your setups that are going to probably be needing to start would be a yo-yo, 50 pound. I would probably fish 50 pound minimum. I don't know what the grade's going to be. Hopefully there are yellowtail there. A fly line, 30, 40 pound. And then a dropper loop, probably 60 pound. Will be probably get away with 60 or 80. And then if you guys have surface irons, extra rods, maybe a little slider, 1/2 ounce to 1 ounce sliding sinker was working pretty good the last time we were there. But if you guys have any questions, just let us know. But I would get rigged up just in case we do run into anything today. I'm not going to pass anything up. But that's going to be our game plan. We're going to go try down there for at least a day or two. If it doesn't work out, we'll reevaluate our plan and figure something out. But there are going to be guys, the Shogun's leaving on a day and a half tomorrow. There'll be a couple guys leaving Saturday, so we'll have a little bit of water coverage over the weekend. But for now, we're going to start down below. You guys all cool with that?
Yeah.
Cool. Paulina told me someone needed loaner gear. If you guys need rods, reels, line, anything at all, we're a tackle shop also. We do have everything on board. I'm sure we're cheaper than a tackle store also. So if you guys need anything, just let us know. Okay, fishing. I'll go over limits real quick. You're allowed 30 fish for the whole trip, 15 of any species. That being said, you're allowed 15 yellowtail, 6 bluefin for the whole trip. 6 bluefin equal 15 fish. 2 equals 5.
Same with Dorado?
Same with, yeah, a little early for that, but yes. Yes, they're both the same in Mexican waters. Hopefully we have that problem and we can catch some limits, but 30 fish, just keep that in mind. Okay, we keep track of fish or everything we drop, everything that you guys all catch. So on the board behind that tackle station there's Velcro. Whatever side the well is going to be on, our board will be there. It will have all 1 through 23 of you, your name, the species, and we'll mark each column, whatever you catch. So you guys can check what you're catching also throughout the whole trip. We used to give you all tags. We don't do that no more. We ask you for your number. We have a tag board ourselves. So usually one guy's stapling, we'll ask you, we'll throw the tag on, and then we'll staple it for you. So just make sure you do get the right tag. Sometimes when it is hectic, it's a little frenzy going on. Just make sure you get your fish tagged. Maybe wait there for 5 seconds and maybe watch them. I can't say we screw up too many times, but stuff does happen, you know what I mean? So 30 fish, jackpot. You got to hook and land your fish yourself. Okay, minimum crew assistance. That being said, say we're on anchor or something, we ask for your rod to get you around the anchor or bulbous bow underneath the boat, you know, something like that. That's cool. But you have to land it yourself, so you can't fight it for 30 minutes and then give it to somebody and let them fight it for another 30 minutes, you know. It will be disqualified. No sharks, mermaids, dolphins, sea lions. None of that will count in jackpot. No trollfish.
Are we doing a jackpot on here?
Yeah, we will. We usually do 20 bucks. First, second, third place. you guys all want to do that. It's 20 bucks. Even if you don't want to do, I'll have a crew member come down. Just tell them you don't want to do it. That way we're not trying to find you and make sure that you want to do it or something. So just come on down. I'll have a crew member here after we're loading bait, get away. They got to clean up back in the stern, and then we'll kind of get our groove going. But 20 bucks a person, first, second, third place. Sound fair?
You're the captain. Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah.
How's the bait looking?
You know, it looks good. I took a little glance. It was good. Better than our 16-day. We had bait this big on our 16 days. So, at least we got some hook bait. Anybody have any questions, concerns, problems? We're here for you.
What was that count again? So it's how many per fin?
You're 6 bluefin. So 2 equal 5. And then any other thing is, they're 1 pretty much. So you're allowed 30, 15 of any species.
Yo-yo and the sinker, how deep did this make the fishing, more or less?
I would say 240 would probably be the deepest. 240 feet, maybe 300. I don't see, maybe drift, and I don't know. We're gonna have to play it by ear. But if we're at Bonitas, you know, it could be anywhere from 40 feet to probably 300. We'll play it by ear and see where they're at. Could be shallow, could be deep. Yes, sir.
When you get down there, are you going to anchor up at night?
Yeah, we'll be there tomorrow, I would guess. Hopefully we make good speed by noon. But yeah, when we stay, we'll be protected. We're gonna anchor
What
up.
I'm after is when you anchor up, can we?
You can fish, yeah. Hell yeah.
Can we rock cod? Can you put us?
Yeah, I'll do my best. Yeah. No, we've had some good opportunities on sea bass, yellowtail anchoring up. I can't guarantee you guys anything. Sometimes I've seen it all. I can't guarantee it, but I've seen it. Yeah. No, trust me, I want to catch fish too, so I'm going to do my best to anchor up and give us the best opportunities we have.
Perfect.
I would love to see a wide open white sea bass bite or something at night. So
Did Matt teach you how to fish?
yeah, a little bit.
Nice 100-pound grouper out here.
Yeah, it's possible. It is possible. Okay, enjoy yourselves. Start setting up. We're going to load our bait and get the hell out of here. Thank you all.
Thank you, Brian.
All right, we pushed off from Point Loma and now going by the Coronado Islands. You can see North Island, Middle Grounds, and South Island. Really a gorgeous day, beautiful. And then I'm gonna just pan around the bow of the Independence and you get a look at the Baja coast. We're down into Mexico now. See that flat kind of looking mountain out there? That is Cerro Coronel. I've actually hiked that. Pretty close to Rosarito Beach, and it's a great hike with beautiful views. And then as we pan back this way, you see Tijuana, Baja California, the bull rings in there, and it's just great to be heading down the Baja coast. I've had a lot of memorable times driving that Baja Peninsula throughout my life, and now headed south on the Independence for our 5-day Friedman Adventures journey. All right, hang on everybody. I can't wait to bring you this one. So much beauty on these trips, it's unbelievable, whether it's dolphins or whales or just the topography of the Baja Peninsula, it's all so great. All right, well, we got about the business of trolling and trying to dig up a bluefin tuna. We scoured the waters and we're sitting back on deck hoping that the cry of hookup would go out. That is for sure. Dramatic, beautiful sunset and a great prime rib dinner this evening awaited us. It doesn't get much better than Independence Sport Fishing. Hey, good morning, my friends, and welcome to the Independence. We are currently about 200 miles down the Baja coast. We're going to go down and fish some of the coastal areas because of some rough weather back there around the LA Orange County and San Diego areas, including the offshore tuna zone. The Bluefin tuna zone, as you well know, has been very, very difficult. No fish taken up there of any significance for some time. I'll walk you around here on the Independence a little bit, but yeah, you can see we're a little bumpy here ourselves today, but we're hoping it's all going to settle down and we'll be able to fish the Baja coast for maybe some yellows and sea bass and other species also. Some of these morning briefings now are going to be a little bit shorter because of the fact that the upload is a little bit slow here. So keeping that in mind as I maneuver myself around here on the Independence. Woo, a little bit of rock and roll, but I got to tell you, this boat, it really rides beautifully in these kind of seas. So it is great stuff indeed. Once again, that bluefin tuna bite has been very, very difficult. Point you up toward the bow here now. As you can see, it's a long ways up there on this rig, but we'll be watching it very closely, and then I'll continue to update you throughout the day and keep you informed with the very latest here on board the Independence. All right, my friends, always great to be with you. Again, I'll be coming at you with several updates throughout the day, keeping you up with the very, very latest. Beautiful morning as far as I'm concerned, and we're hoping to get a bite or two on the way out. My son Philip was out here trolling at daybreak. Looks like he's in there having breakfast right now, but we'll keep our eyes on it all for you very, very much. All right, live from the Independence. Great to be with you all. We just had a great breakfast, and I promise to keep you in touch. Take care. Hey, good morning, my dear friends, and welcome to Friedman Adventures YouTube channel. I'm up here in the bow of the Independence. I'm going to guess we're 260 miles south of the border now, moving down the Baja coast. We fished some of the coast up there at about 240 miles yesterday, and we could not find any yellowtail that wanted to play. It was a slow day for us. The weather seems to have moderated a bit here this morning. I'll give you a little look around here at what I'm looking at. It seems to have moderated. It seems better. It's still a little bit breezy here this morning, but not too bad. And hopefully we're going to be able to find some game fish here this morning, some yellows or maybe a bluefin or a yellowfin tuna, as we will be scouring around. Man, I got to tell you, these guys on the Independence are fantastic. The food has been great. The people on board have been really, really good. We've been having a great time, and the crew, well, Brian does a great job on here, and all the crew members are fantastic. In fact, Sean Hardigan, you know, he's a good dear friend of mine. He is on here, and he has been delightful. So we're hoping for a much better day. I know up there in San Diego, you've got day at the docks this weekend. I also know the weather's been very, very poor in terms of being able to get out and catch any bluefin tuna. So we're on the hunt. Who knows? Bluefin, yellowfin, yellowtail, or just more great fun here on board the Independence as we move down the Baja coast. And again, these reports right now, normally I'll do, you know, a half-hour morning briefing or something like that. Right now, they're a little bit abbreviated because the upload is a little bit slow. Anything happens, I'll be letting you know. Here from the Independence, we are having a great time as an angler gets ready behind me to do battle and waves good morning. What a gorgeous sunrise, man. It's great to be alive. It's great to be on board the Independence, and I can't wait to see what today brings us. Have a great one. Thanks for being here, and I hope to see you really, really soon. Beautiful. Another nice flatty. Nice flatfish.
Nice one.
Nice one. Whoa. Beautiful, beautiful. Again, Kim, nice boy. Beautiful. Wow. Nice one. Woo! Good job. Got it. Perfect. Thank you. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. We have worked our way out to the west of San Quintin, probably about 150 miles from Point Loma, and still nothing. Have been unable to locate any bluefin tuna, any yellowtail. We're working with the Spirit of Adventure. He's on his way back from a whale watching trip down the Baja coast. He has seen nothing at all. Weather is up still, and it seems like it's getting a little bit breezier right now. Hopefully we'll stumble across something. We've got all the rest of today and then tonight, and tomorrow I think we'll be somewhere around Punta Colonette. We'll let you know. Thanks everybody, appreciate you checking in. I'll give you a nighttime update in just a few more hours. Phil Friedman here on the Independence with the eclipse taking place right now. All right, let me give you a rundown. No bluefin tuna for us yesterday. We scoured miles and miles and miles of water, came up with nothing. As you know, the San Diego fleet has not caught a bluefin in well over a week, so we'll have to see how this all plays out. We're moving up on the Baja coast after catching copious amounts of rockfish, and we're going to look for some bonita, yellowtail, and halibut and calico bass here as we move in towards Santo Tomas Baja, California Norte. Not much on the tuna. We'll see what happens here on our last day. We'll be in tomorrow morning to Point Loma sport fishing, and I will keep you updated if anything else changes today. That is beautiful. Nice job. What'd you catch that on?
On sardines.
Sardines.
30 ounces of weight.
30 ounces it took to get down because of all this wind, huh? Beautiful fish. Good job. There it is. Look at it go. Nice. Okay, what do you want to say for the camera?
Ensenada, baby. It's
Lindsay.
Hi.
You and your dad came all the way from Missouri.
We did.
And you caught your very first legal halibut.
I did.
How was that experience?
It was so much fun. The crew was great on here, really giving me some tips on how to catch a halibut, which was really nice. So, but it was a blast. Everybody was great working together. So I had a lot of fun today.
And having your dad along.
I know.
I don't want him to hear this, but man, was he great. And he never misses Tackle Shop Confessions. He's always watching that show.
It's his favorite, that's for sure.
Sam De La Torre and I. So guess what?
What?
Sam De La Torre sent over a beautiful blank, a rod that you can have wrapped, and you're getting that for catching your very first legal halibut.
Thank you.
Scott Buchert is coming in to present it.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
It's a beautiful rod. Sam De La Torre, Tackle Shop Confessions. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kim.
Wow, I'm so excited.
Your attention real quick. We got a 5 o'clock ETA tomorrow, 0500, bright and early. We're gonna offload all of you guys first, okay? That being said, hopefully the red shirts have dock carts ready on the dock for us. If not, the crew members will have to grab some dock carts. But we're gonna offload all of you first. That being said, tackle boxes, your bags, all the heavy things first in your in the cart, and then your rods will pile up on top. We will help you push those carts up the ramp, and then once we get to the boardwalk, you guys are responsible for all your gear. Okay, make sure when you're bringing your gear up and bring it to the car, someone's watching it at all times. Unfortunately, there are people wandering around early hours. Security wise, just watch your gear. If someone has to go get the car, make sure someone's watching it and the other person going to go get the car. So yeah, once you guys put your stuff away, make sure you lock your doors, windows, everything, and then kindly push those dock carts back. Unfortunately, we're not going to need a lot of dock carts this trip, but we'll push those fish up for you guys at the top of the ramp. 1 through 27, I think, with a few off numbers. But the pavement will be up there, and we'll offload all the fish in number order. We're going to need some help sorting out all the fish up on top of the ramp. It is a lot of work with all these smaller rockfish, so we're going to need a lot of help up there. Sorting out 1 through 27. And then once that's all done, we can settle up our jackpot and move forward. All the processors will be there tomorrow. We do not fillet any fish. I don't know if you guys knew that, but we do not fillet fish on trips over 3 days. So processors will be there tomorrow. Sportsmen's, fishermen's, and 5-star. hopefully you guys made a reservation. Well, we're the only boat, so it doesn't matter, I guess. But does anybody have questions on the offload? Okay. You know, I didn't check. Doesn't matter. We'll help you either way. My feelings on the trip. Guys, you know, everyone canceled. We left on this 5-day. Given our all, I thought my decision going down below to those islands was going to be our best bet, and it didn't turn out to be. Us being solo, but with the weather and everything else going on, the Bluefin missing for a week, I thought that was our best opportunity. It did not pay off. We tried. We gave it hell. I mean, we covered probably over 600 miles of water, and it's pretty dead right now. And I appreciate you guys for sticking it out with me. We definitely tried, caught some rockfish, some halibut and whatnot, and fooled around a little bit. But I hope you guys all enjoyed yourselves, and I hope you all come back with us again. Thank you. I want to thank Phil for putting this trip together. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I want to thank the crew for sticking it out with us, helping you guys. Yep. And we'll thank the cooks for putting out some good food this trip. That's pretty much it. So tomorrow, 5 o'clock ETA. Right now, I would call it around 3 o'clock. We'll be back to the harbor, give or take. If we gain speed or lose speed, we'll see. But I'm guessing around 3:30, we'll be back. Since we're getting in early tomorrow morning, we're gonna collect for your galley tabs, tackle tabs, and the gratuity for the crew tonight after dinner. So if you guys, after dinner, I'll be sitting at table 2, collecting for your beer tabs, tackle, and the gratuity. Sound good? Anybody have questions? Okay, thank you all again. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Oh yeah, got an announcement. It is Philip's birthday tomorrow. We're gonna sing him a happy birthday tonight. Guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Phil. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Okay, thank you again, everybody. Enjoy your dinner.
In the end, we had no bluefin tuna and no yellowtail, but we had plenty of rockfish, so everybody went home with some really good eating fish. There was some real highlights on the trip. Of course, the crew of the Independence, fantastic. The food was wonderful, and the crew and captain worked so hard to put us on fish. Sometimes those things just don't work out. Of course, we got to see the eclipse. We had a dramatic flyby by 2 F-18s that seemed like they were 100 feet above us when they roared by with their engines. It was so exciting. That was another great one. And, of course, celebrating my son Philip's birthday, that also was really a wonderful thing for not only Philip, but for me also. Well, I'll tell you, it was a lot of fun. We took our rockfish and we headed over to Sportsman Seafood to have our fish processed so that we could enjoy some delicious fish tacos in the very near future. And you know, I've got to look at my son Philip, who celebrated his birthday on board, and he looked at everybody on one particular night and he said, you know what? This has got to be the best birthday I've ever spent. And that was because of the lovely people who came out for this Friedman Adventures 5-day trip. It was a tough trip if you were looking for bluefin, tuna, and yellowtail, and we didn't come up with any of those sought-after species. But nobody complained. Everybody remained positive. It was just as great a group of people as you could have ever hoped to have spent time with. And I thank each and every one of you for that. Thanks for spending time with us on another edition of Friedman Adventures.